All right, so I gotta show you this. So here is our hummingbird feeder. Notice the pulley action here. So it's connected to a fishing wire that goes all the way across. And then our other food container is hooked on the other side. But the hummingbird feeder is on a pulley, and then the string comes down to the tree. And so when you want to switch it, you just let it go down on the pulley. He has the fishing line tied way up there. We didn't want any bears to get it. Not that we had lots of bears or anything. We did have one bear in our yard. It was pretty cool. And then here's the feed, and it's the same kind of thing. So the fishing line, wow, I'm getting crazy. I don't know if you can see it. Just barely like right in there, going across to the big tree. And then we have, this one has the line going down to that tree. And if we continue this way, so there's a chicken coop. And here is the compost. And I know, isn't this crazy? We have potatoes growing out of our compost. How exciting. I guess we can't get rid of that part. But then, yeah, it needs some help. The chickens come out and dig it all up, and then Dean comes out and puts it back together, and I try to keep them out of it, but you know, they're chickens. And then, if we walk up this way, we come back up to the chicken coop. I gotta show you. It's looking pretty good. So we decided to put sand inside, and it's been amazing. Like, it never smells, and it's easy to clean. You just clean it with a cat litter scoop, and then the top comes down. Obviously, you can probably tell that. And then there's Ellie Mae. So Ellie Mae likes to hang out in here. She makes a lot of sounds, but she doesn't really do anything. And here's where they hang out to lay their eggs. Up here we had a bale of straw. It took one bale all winter. We took a little bit every day and put it in their little area. And that's all we have left, and I think they forgot that there's upstairs. And now down here, they made a mess with their food. So it took their feeder away. So they just have a pile of feed in the corner. And then they have their water, which is getting kind of low. And they have their roosting piece. And then this is that oyster shell that's supposed to make their eggs so nice and tough. Yeah, so then there's the path going up to the woodshed. This is another big rock we like to sit on. Troublemakers. And then if we walk up this way, it's a little damp over here because this is where the water comes off the hill, but we have a little fire pit of sorts that Dean created. And then we have all these really cool rocks. And so I went to Pawpack last year and I grabbed some succulents they had, and I kept them inside all winter, and they just about all died, and I brought them out here and they were growing like crazy. So I have like these guys, and then up here we have these guys. Aren't they cool? And these. And the thing that's really neat is the moss that's taken off in here. So we have some succulents in here, as you can see, and then there's this cool moss, and it's like super soft. I wouldn't want to sleep on it because, you know, it's wet. And if you keep going along, you'll see more and more of the moss, and then succulents here and there. Some down here. Got a little birdhouse. I bought a peppermint plant, which Dean said is invasive, so it's living over here for now. But boy, it smells good. I like this one. It's got flowers. So yeah, and then within the stones I've put things like chunks of coal and railroad spikes. I guess this probably has to go away. I think that's one of those brambles. But yeah, so there it is. This is the place. You saw pretty much all the pieces I wanted you to see. So talk to you later.